Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogion Monster here, and welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as we've come to call it. Hope everybody's doing well. Great to see everybody in chat already. Stevie B will not be joining me tonight. She's got some commitments that she's got to take care of. Tell you what, you guys think that woman is strong. She keeps impressing. She just drove, I don't know, 14 hours or something like that from Baltimore with her parents, well, her dad and his wife, to move them down here to Florida. She just got into town a little while ago. And we're just getting them set up in a hotel for tonight, and then tomorrow she's got some arrangements she has to make, but they're here. It's just, to see how much toll is taking on her is it's rough, but they're here, and it'll all work out. Figure it out. There's things you do because they're the right thing to do. And I think moving them down here was the right thing to do. So anyway, hope everybody's good. Blazer, how's it going? Judy Wheeler, how are you? Lobo Gris, what's happening? Christy, what's up? Hey, Blazer. Sharon Guy. Harold, what's happening? Danny Staten, what's up? Mr. Lee. It's good to see everybody. Nelson, wow. Good to see you, man. So yeah, it's just her I don't think her dad and his wife were being treated fairly where they were at, and it was time to step in and do something. Stevie's dad and his wife have been together for 45 years. And if it was up to the state of Maryland or whoever was involved in their care, it was up to them, they'd separate them. And these two people do not need to be separated. So I couldn't see it happening. And so I suggested that, they come to Florida, and we'll make sure they stay together down here. I just met them, her father and his wife. They're nice people. She was up there being in Baltimore like 2 weeks ago, trying to get this organized. And she said Stevie said between now and 2 weeks ago, there's just a drastic difference in her father's health and his wife's health, like a decline. So the mission is to get them, healthy and happy and comfortable and safe and secure. And, there's things I don't pay attention to that go on that, well, I never, they go on, but you don't witness it. And one of those things is elder abuse. It seems our elderly are disposable. And, the closer myself, and I know a lot of people here in chat, we're getting older, guys. I just, it's a shame. It's a shame what goes on. And I couldn't see it happening. I couldn't in good conscience leave them there. I see, Stevie fretting and worrying, and and it's not over. I just left the hotel. We got him upstairs into the room, and she still got her hands full. For the next couple hours, she's got to clean him, feed him, medicine, bed, and then get him settled in. I know she's got her hands full, but I'm just amazed at that woman. And I know she's in pain. Her legs are screaming because she hasn't had a chance in 2 days to take off her legs, to sleep, so I think we're doing the right thing, and I pray we are, and I just hope we can get them comfortable. And yeah, sorry guys, I'm just it's been really an emotional weekend, and a lot going on, but it's great to see everybody, man. If you guys know, if you're new, welcome. What I do is I'll put the link in chat, and anybody can come on and just click on that link. Come hang out if you want. You got something you want to talk about? Click that link. You just want to hang out? Click that link. All right, links in chat. So anybody wants to click that, come hang out. Sandra says, I was in a nursing home coming home from the hospital. It was a horrible experience. I don't know what route we have to go. I don't know. We got to get him settled somewhere, either VA, hospital, because he has to get rehab. He was dealing with some issues, and he lost a lot of weight, and he's got to get his strength back. So I think that's the first thing, is we're going to concentrate on that and then go from there. But it just, I got all choked up. We got him up into the room and then had to leave, come and do this. And I was like, Stevie, this is not important. And, this is just a show. Nothing against you guys, but because, I know what she had ahead of her and what work she was about to do. And I closed that door and yeah, I teared up. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
You're looking a little red.
Yeah, I don't know what light to use. I'm kind of in the dark here. Maybe I'll just turn the camera off. The firelight isn't bright enough. There we go. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, if the crickets and stuff get too loud, just let me know.
I thought my dog was going to be too loud. She was sitting there chomping on her squeaker toy.
Oh, yeah, Maya's the best.
She stopped just before I went on.
Yeah, she's the best. I love that dog.
She's a good dog.
Yeah. My little buddy. Yeah, so what you were saying, Stevie, I don't know, man. She's something else. She's in like hero mode. I don't know how she does it. I really don't.
I did what I could,
I know.
And there was only one thing I could do to help, and so I did it.
But that's sometimes the hardest thing to handle, to get taken care of,
Yes.
But
it's
the
most important thing.
Exactly.
It makes it possible, put it that way.
Yeah, exactly. Without that, you get nowhere. So,
nope. So,
unfortunately,
I just we'll see where it goes from here.
Exactly.
But they just they need a good night's rest. Stevie needs a good night's rest,
Yeah.
and then she's got to go through a bunch of shit tomorrow to get things done.
Right. Yeah.
But it's all for the best. You know,
Uh,
I believe.
yeah. Yeah. Well, like you mentioned elderly abuse, and like I mean, I only know it. I only know of it at the VA system mostly, but because that's where I see most of. But it's very common there, and most people don't know even what's going on because they make you uh say when you're coming, and if you're visiting, like they make you tell them in advance, way in advance, and they get them all cleaned up and stuff. But most of the time they're really heavily medicated and just not dealt with. They're just left, left
I know.
alone.
I
And
know.
it's horrible. It's a horrible thing to think about. And I'm glad she got him out of there at least. So because there's a lot of better places for anybody to be, especially in their remaining days.
I talked with him a little bit. The gentleman is 88 years old. He's lost a lot of weight, but he could put some of that back on and get his strength back. But his
Yeah.
mind is there. His mind is there. I was talking to him about a bunch of different stuff.
Well, those aren't the PS, so that's why they don't really want those people around because you know what I mean. They want the people who don't are delirious or
Oh
have
yeah,
Alzheimer's or can't speak up for themselves or can't make phone calls to their family. That's a lot of these places. That's who they want in there. You know what I mean? Um,
yeah, because they're just bilking, or not bilking, but they're charging
yeah.
Social Security, whoever's paying the bills.
Yes. Yeah.
They don't want to deal with them, and it's
I know.
it's disgusting the way that we treat our elderly.
Yeah, well, even in some of the programs that I went through, like as a veteran, like there was donations on donations on donations, and they would go, in the front door and out the back, and if it was anything good, it was, like if it was anything good, it was kept or sold off, or and
Sure.
it's sad, but it is the way it is. So you know. Uh, I don't know. It's whatever. We can only take care of our own, and I'm glad that you guys are taking care of them. So.
Yeah, I just it's a big undertaking,
Oh
and
yeah. Oh yeah.
but it's necessary.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She was just up there, and then went right back, and then all the little legwork like that. It all adds up. You know what I mean?
Oh
The
hell yeah.
flying, then getting a car, then going here, then going there, and getting, you know what I mean? It's exhausting thinking about it.
Claude Noel, how are you?
Uh, anyway, we'll change topics. I'm very proud.
That's what I've been dealing with. That's what Stevie and I have been dealing with. That's why she's not here. So I just thought I'd put it out there. I'm not trying to depress anybody or
No,
know.
it's a reality though. So anyway, in other news, do you want to talk about what was in your backyard today? Because I'm still excited about it. I'm still excited.
I was fishing. Now, guys, I live in Central Florida. I'm in Lake County. I'm an hour and a half from one coast, an hour from the other. So basically, center of the state. And I was fishing today, and I was looking. I saw these bubbles coming up. I'm like, what the fuck? Look, and all of a sudden, this manatee comes up. I was like, oh shit, because they do get in here. They come through the St. Johns River, the Ocklawaha River, Lake Griffin. There's all this canals and lakes and locks that they have to go through to get here. And yeah, I saw one today in my lake, so that was crazy, right in my backyard. It's cool.
I remember, yeah. Like I remember, even the amount that we did. I remember seeing the amount of stuff that they would have to go through. Oop.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
it's
Yeah, the amount that they'd have to go through. Because the locks are even like they close on one side and open on the other. Like it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's interesting.
yeah, it's and I'm wondering, is it here alone? Did it come through with another one?
Right. Right.
But
Yeah.
it's still cool.
It really is. Yeah. It's probably gonna stay in the area for quite a while too. I
Oh,
don't.
wait. I might have been mistaken. It might have been mistaken identity. Northwood says, Mogs, are you sure it's a manatee? I heard my ex was in Florida right now. So you never know. Could have been an ex sighting. She's a good swimmer, if it is.
Everything's with his ex. I love it. It's so funny.
Fucking great swimmer. I was surprised she could hold her breath that long. What is this? I'm just reading.
Right.
Love the manatee. Watch them for hours. Sure. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Five Eye Stew, what's up? Five Eye Stew, that's a big number. But you might be right. So yeah, guys, the link is in chat, as you guys know. Click on the link. Come join Mike and myself. Come say hi. Chiro, how are you, Jane? Midwest, what's up, Garo? So where are you, Mike? I know you're camping. You on the island?
Yeah.
You're up by
Well, technically, we're on Indian Island. Yeah.
Indian Island.
I'm by myself. They went to some of the team went to Montauk today, and then I went back for Gunner, and then I've been here by myself for quite a while, and they opened it up even more. So I took the e-bike out exploring and found some off limits areas, and I thought it might be for like cool reasons, like, but it really is. They're just expanding the island for more camping. So,
Right on.
yeah, it's cool, and it's not, and it's shitty because it's less for exploring and more for fucking, them just putting people up. But yeah, it's a sought after spot because it's like it's a really gorgeous area. Really really nice
You're
area.
on the North Shore.
It's like right in the middle, like right, but so basically, where it forks to go north or south, like it's right there, pretty much. It's right before you would head over to Montauk or Orient. It's kind of right in the middle. So south, more south though, more south.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool, man.
Yeah. Kind of across the bay is like the Big Duck, and like I'm staring at the Indian Island golf course. That's where they decided to camp. I don't know why. I don't think, but they don't know that it's there's more to it. They didn't know that it went back further. So
Oh, right on. Gooden's Auto, how's it going?
yeah, but there's nobody here. It's pretty cool. There's only a couple of people. When I was here 2 days ago, when they got here, when I came, it was like everything on this whole row was packed, and now it's just there's nobody around. It's just my fire. So it's kind of trippy, but
Well, it's a weekday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it's better to camp on
But
weekdays.
even still, it usually gets busy because people don't want to pay. People want to go to Montauk, but they don't want to pay for Montauk hotels, so they'll come here. You know what I mean? And
Camp out.
they'll
Yeah,
try and they'll try their hand at camping. And usually, it's like um, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's one of those places that you can't really go wrong. Like.
sure. Cool.
It's not like remote camping. It's a campground, like a big campground. So,
Sure.
not my cup of tea, but I'll take it.
Hey, at least you're out in the elements,
Yeah, but
sitting around a fire.
yeah, but there's nothing like wild gonna come up except like deer will walk by you, and like we've seen fox, like a bunch of fox, like, but it's not like you got to come here in winter to find anything like cryptid or anything like that. You know what I mean? You got to come when there's like no humans.
Sure.
But it's a shell fishing dream. You know what I mean? If you're a shell fisherman, if you're a
Sure.
fisherman, it's good. If you're a shoreline fisherman, it's good. Or a small boat fisherman or a kayak fisherman, it's a dream. It's a dream area. Really really nice location.
Right on.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, that's cool. I'm not that familiar with the island. Like I've
No,
never been to any of the beaches or
well, the East Coast is very like it's very vast. Like especially once you hit the Pine Barrens, it gets very confusing because everything kind of looks the same. And then I don't know. It's more wildernessy than people think. Way more.
Pine Island. What's up? Hey, he said you got to watch out for the cougars.
We don't really have
I
anything like they don't really come down here. You know what I mean?
don't know if he was talking about the animal kind or the female kind.
Oh.
He said Montauk, so
uh, yeah. Well, we seen a fox trotting right there at Camp Hero yesterday. I was like, "What the hell is that up ahead?" And I'm like, "Is that my mind's doing the thing? It's like deer, no, domestic, no." And I'm like, "It's trotting." I'm like, "That's a fox." It was just coming right down the path, like the main road
cool.
in Camp Hero. So I was like, "Oh, look at this shit."
Yeah, fox are pretty cool. The first time I ever saw a fox was in upstate New York. I was up in a tree stand, and
Yeah.
this fox came running down the hill.
Yeah, they're awesome. They make some wild noises too.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
tell you that.
yeah, they do.
And the fox makes a wild noise. And then something people don't know we have upstate New York either is a fisher cat, and you have to put that into your repertoire of noises because fisher cat makes some weird. I mean, you would think there was like a woman getting like battered in the woods the way they scream. Like it's horrifying. It's horrifying. But anyway, yeah.
No, that's interesting.
Yeah, fisher cat, check them out. They're very rare. I've only seen one, and it was bigger. It was bigger than I thought they were gonna be. Tell you that much. I thought they were gonna be. When I heard about them, I heard cat, so I figured, oh, like it looks like it kind of looks like a mix between a bobcat and a giant river otter. Like
Okay.
it's like the weasel family, I guess.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they're
Pictures.
big. Yeah, they're big. Yeah. All right,
Thanks
another
for bringing
log.
us chat, guys.
I gotta put another log on the fire.
There's a song about that.
There's a song about everything. Remember, when we were down there, when I was down there, everything we said was you were like, "That's a so and so song." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's a good song." Like,
Patrick Vaughn, how are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, we had a good time down there. I'm happy I came. That was fun.
Yeah, it was good to have you down here, man. I'm glad we could do what we got to do.
Well, I've gone and spent time with people, and and it's been weird, and you guys were awesome. So it was a lot of fun. You guys were awesome on every level. I had a great time.
Right.
So yeah,
That's good.
very very accommodating. Very, I mean, I thanked you 100 times, but
Oh yeah.
I appreciate it. It was just what I needed. Like,
At the right time, I'm sure.
yeah, and it was hot as balls out there, but I mean, but I even named the mud room. I think so.
His dick room.
Yeah, the devil's D is. And I know people are probably like, "What an idiot!" Florida's hot. But no, like I know, but it's like it beats you up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it does. It kicks your ass.
it's an abusive type of weather. Like
Is Miss Dillian here? There she is. Come smack these guys with a dead fish. Stevie B would endorse this message. Yeah, she would. Yeah. Poor girl.
yeah, I had a feeling she might take tonight off, and I was hoping she would. I was hoping she would.
No, she had to. I almost took tonight off, dude. An hour ago, or at 8 o'clock, I was still at the hotel.
I know. Yeah.
Telling her, I don't. The show's not important. If you need my help, I will help you.
Yeah.
There wasn't that much that I could do.
Yeah. Well, yeah. When I spoke to you earlier, I'm surprised you made the show at all. When it popped up, I was like, oh. I was like, oh.
Let's see who's backstage. Argo, the Fallen Ones. What's up, man?
Oh, nice
all right,
name.
I guess.
That's a cool name. The Fallen Ones.
Can you hear us all right?
Yes, I can hear. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania? Nice.
Just a little town up north.
In northern PA?
About north of, between New York State. I'm probably maybe about 15, 20 miles, from New York State line.
Oh, okay. I stayed in a place called Marlboro recently, and I was really close to the Pennsylvania line. I think in North PA. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Marlboro, but I was at the top of what was it called? Mount Zion Mountain. It was like the top of Mount Zion.
I got X out at YouTube. I never X out YouTube.
Oh, it's okay. We can't hear it. But yeah.
I think I still have to X this out, yeah. Hope I don't goof it up.
So, you have a channel?
No, not yet.
Is that what you're working on?
No.
No,
I
I'm saying
want
that-
to, but
Well, the Fallen Ones. It sounds like a channel name.
no.
We can hear your Candy Crush or whatever you're playing.
Right now I'm getting an awful echo, so I gotta figure this out. I'm getting an awful echo.
Do you have your YouTube on? Because if your YouTube's
Yeah, so I
on,
gotta X this one out. Let's see if they'll stop it.
that'll stop the echo.
There. Okay. So I have two of them. This YouTube. Oh, this darn computer I got. This desktop. I ain't really quite used to it yet.
Oh man, I got a MacBook about 6 months ago or something, and everyone's like, "It's awesome! They're so easy to use." I'm still figuring it out, and it's working me more than anything.
I usually have my son do it for me.
Yeah, I always beg people to help me. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I forgot. I forgot I would pop on. Also, so,
Yeah, no,
so everybody can see me now. I popped on, so I hope they're happy.
no, that's awesome. Oh, Gary Johnson.
Yeah,
Is that okay?
yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was you.
Oh, I didn't. I
Dave
didn't.
Fritz just said it's Gary Johnson. I'm like,
Oh.
okay.
I didn't realize either.
Now Jeff said it too. I didn't realize. Good to see you, Gary.
Yep. Yep, you too. I was gonna say, well, I'll just sit backstage and listen a little bit.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Sharon Guy says, "Wow, Gary, that you?"
Yep, it sure is. It sure is. Yeah, finally.
Right now,
No,
now
that-
everybody, see. Now we need to see. You've been telling stories online forever.
Yeah,
I
yes,
don't
I
know.
have.
I don't know where they start and where they end.
Oh my God! You know, it goes a long way. It goes a long way. It does. It'd be too hard for me to explain. I would, I write it down. That's what happened. No, no, it's something I didn't really ask for, but it just happened. I more or less caught this damn thing off guard. I caught it off guard. Yeah. Then when you get something that scare you out of your wits behind you, you never knew it was there. Wow. Yeah. Gave me PSD for a long, long time. Long time. They did, man. And I had tears in my eyes from nonstop. Every day, nonstop. From time I open them, from time I close them. That's how bad.
Where did you have your encounter in Pennsylvania?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
And I'm assuming it was a Sasquatch encounter.
Yes, it was. Well,
Okay.
I think it was a bit more than a Sasquatch.
Okay.
In my opinion, because when I scoped it out, when I had my rifle pointing at his face, wow. I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "This is it," and I'm a goner.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know if it's because I had my rifle pointed at his face or what it was, but he's only like say about 25 to 30 yards behind me.
Wow.
Sitting down, he was sitting down like that, sitting down. I raised my gun up 3 times just to make sure that was what I was looking at. On the 3rd time, he did this, looked right at me, did this. Funny how he turned. Yeah, it was really weird.
When did you have your encounter?
2014.
Okay.
And I ended in about 218. Then only went out just on certain times of the year. So I got there and do what I had to do. So I did a lot of stuff and I've seen a lot of stuff.
Squatch Talk, what's up? What's the matter, Pat? You confused? He's like, Trying to think if there's any questions in here.
I think I X that out. Well, I thought about commenting on this, but this damn cookie thing here is screwing me up. Yeah, this damn cookie thing here is on my damn thing. I don't know what the hell's going on. First time I've ever seen something like that.
So how many times have you seen these things?
I want to say probably about 4 to 5 times. Showed himself.
Okay.
We're out in the open. Yeah. The one that got me is where I was like in a ravine. And I blank. I won't, But when I was walking down, I got probably maybe 50 to 100 yards, I don't know, maybe somewhere around there. I had to look over on the other side of the ring. There he was, holding his hands up, right by his face in the bush, holding his hands up. I thought I didn't encourage that, but I got thinking about as time went by. I said he could have been hiding something. Because why in hell would he have his goddamn hands up like that? Yeah, his hands up. I can't figure it out neither.
Yeah, maybe just was it out in the open or was it in the tree?
Yeah, right now, right now, open, yeah.
Wow.
Look to the
Yeah.
bank.
I don't know.
Yeah, every time I seen him.
Pine Island, Jeff says many Christians believe that the fallen ones, the beings that God banished from heaven, are the explanation of Bigfoot or other phenomenal beings on Earth. That's what Gary believes, I think. I don't know.
Well, Mr. Harding, at the very tail end, there were the angels right there. They was in a vortex. There's about four of them. They were looking down at me, looking down. I was shocked too. And that told me right then there what these son of bitches are. That told me what they are.
Wait.
Why else would they be? Why else would they be there?
Yeah.
When I first started, I asked God to be with me. I asked him to be with me because, man, I was scared out of my wits because I knew what I was up against. So, lo and behold, God did answer me.
What do you believe these are? Nephilim?
Well, I would say yeah, because when he answered me, I said, "Is your name blank blank?" I said it 3 times. On the third time, he answered me. He said, it was funny how he did it. Oh, it scared me shitless. It scared me how he did it. But he said yes in English.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know what they are. There's no doubt about it.
You got Miss Dill quoting the Bible over here.
Because I don't know why people think they're goddamn monkeys. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not. Yeah, they're not monkeys. They're not like.
It's the only most people have it to compare it to.
Yeah, they're.
You got to compare it to something. So.
Yeah.
No, Blake said how they look so human in the face. Yeah.
I said they're not monkeys. I don't believe they're monkeys, but
no. Not any gigantic piplets are they common either.
Right. Yeah, I hear you.
But don't say we're monkeys. Yeah, we probably would all been intact. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about the Bible to go into those types of conversations. Like, I'm ignorant when it comes to religion and politics. I'll just tell you straight up, I'm ignorant to it because I was brought up when those topics come up, go the other way, stop the conversation, and don't talk about it
the same way.
Yeah, don't talk about it. Stay away from it. It's never gonna end with anything but a fight. And that's how I've always been. So, like, if you ask me, what do you think about this with the president? I'll be like, he's got nice hair, like that's about like I don't know, like I don't know anything, but that's how I was raised, like, and so I hear you. But I hear different people say things about the Bible, like, oh, that's impossible because the Bible says this, so they can't be that. And I'll be like, yeah, but the same, like, the way I look at it is the same, like, humans wrote the Bible, just like they wrote the textbooks that lie to me, you know what I mean? So there could be plenty of things left out, does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt, yeah.
And I'm not trying to say that somebody's religious scriptures are falsified. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say maybe that there was something lost along the way, like a game of telephone. You know what I mean? Like maybe on purpose, maybe not so much on purpose.
Well, the Bible's been edited a few times.
Sure, yeah.
Books have been left out, removed purposely. Constantine back in the day had a lot to do with that.
Goes over and tells Wendy.
Yeah.
I find I'm trying to I'm looking into the Book of Enoch.
Yeah, good. That's a good thing. I need to.
It's kind of interesting,
I need to do that too.
and it gets
Well,
more.
I'm Methodist myself. I'm Methodist.
I was raised Protestant.
Mhm.
Less, I was first marriage was in a Catholic church. I mean, but
Yeah.
I don't get that religious. I'm spiritual, but I don't get that religious. I don't,
And I was baptized, so
Sure.
not that really make the difference or not.
Well,
I
yeah.
think it does.
I think it does, yeah. But I've been I was raised Catholic, and I've been baptized there. I've also been baptized in a Baptist church, so I was accepted by this church, and it was during a time where I needed some guidance and some help, and they had some help for me, and they said for us to fully be able to do this with you and do this for you, we need to put you through this baptism, and I agreed to it, and it was an interesting process. I'll tell you that much.
They didn't drown you, did they? Obviously.
We were, yeah. It wasn't really drowning. We were in this big tub type thing, like this big glass thing, and I was on this big chair. It was weird. I didn't go like underwater. It was different. It was different than the way the Catholics do it. The way they like lean you back and dunk you under. This particular church did it differently, or whatever. I shouldn't say church, but yeah, church. Yeah, it was a church.
Yeah, I don't know that Stevie has been baptized, and I've been telling her for the past 2 years I want to get her baptized.
Yeah.
The woman has some shit luck, and I think a baptism will help. It can't hurt.
No, it can't. It can't hurt.
Because I'm shocked. I was fiberglass too. No, flabbergasted. When I seen that, when I looked up and there they were. Because how they know that in that same spot where I had to go into the goddamn woods. Because that's where I had to go in the woods. And it was right there. Yeah.
Hey, I'll be right back, Mogs. I gotta call my guys and see where they're at.
All right, man.
All right, I'll be right back.
How are you? Good to see you.
I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Gary, I've been seeing you writing in chat forever, and I never, I could never follow the story. Do you have a police scanner there?
Yeah, yes, I do.
That's what I hear.
And
Okay.
let me turn it down. It might be a little bit too loud there.
Yeah, turn it down.
Yeah, because it comes over these here.
Yeah, well, I knew the sound. My dad was a cop. I'm like, that sounds really familiar.
Yeah, when I went there to see where, let's see, what was I doing that time when I went in? I had my binoculars with me. I believe I had my shotgun with me. Yeah, it was my shotgun. And so I wanted to see where he was sitting at. Because I knew he was just so far from me. So when I went to the spot, I seen like a dead fall tree. He was right there inside, like a little patch of pines. That's a little patch of pines. Then I got a look. I said, well, I'll just take a look around my binoculars. And kept looking. What the hell? There he is. I say about 100 to 150 yards. He was going up and down, like in slow motion. Just like it was like a cartoonish thing in slow motion. I was scared. I was scared. Then I hurried up, I hurried up. I walked back out of there and I turned around, so I hope he ain't found me because, we're going to have it out. Then as soon as I got out of the woods, so I had to go in, I turned around, he did that. Oh my God, really loud. It was loud. Oh my God. I mean, it was louder than a jet airplane going over the top of my head. It was loud when he did that to me.
Breeze, how are you? All right, bring Mike back up here. Mike's got the fire going.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
sorry. Yeah.
And he talked at the end of it. And he talked at the end of it when he got done.
The Sasquatch did?
Yeah, talked at the end of it. Yeah, when he did that thing at me.
Now,
Well,
do you?
They can talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to me, it sounded right there. It sounded like it was. People would say like samurai, but to me, it sounded like Indian. It sounded like God darn Indian to me.
You know how I describe it, Gary. You know how I described what I heard when they were trying to vocalize. Have you ever seen the movie Finding Nemo?
I might have watched it.
Well, there's this character named Dory or something, and she's a fish, whatever. Anyway, and she always says, "Oh, I can speak whale," and she always goes like, and she like, and when she says she could speak whale, that's what I hear. Like when I like, it sounds like that. Like it almost sounds like that. Like it's like they're trying to make words, but it's like it's so overpronounced and like deep and guttural.
Yeah, that's when he said that. Yes, you act like you had a hard time, but I know he was saying yes. Act like like you had a hard time, but he did like it was a high and low pitch, really high, and it came down really low.
I enjoy hearing this stuff. That's interesting.
Yeah,
yeah.
I never thought he would answer me. I'm shocked even at that.
Well, I got yeah, my buddy Mike Patterson, he's got some Sasquatch in Ontario that they verbalize all the time. They talk all the time, or they used to anyway. The ones that used to be around, and it's wild, man. To hear them,
Yes, it's scary. It's awful scary too.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Brooks, how are you? Brooks says the fallen angels are still here.
I saw Breeze sneak in the side door too. Good to see you, Breeze.
Yeah, Breeze is here. Well, one of the predictions they had or prophecies, whatever, about like the Euphrates River drying up, which it's doing, and when it was supposed to when it dried up, it was supposed to release, I think, 4 of the fallen angels that were locked up.
Yeah, I seen that on the internet. I seen that too.
I say supposedly. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of crazy things on the internet. Don't rather believe it or not, half of it.
Yeah, Jeff says they don't speak Wookiee.
Leave the jail.
Yeah, a lot of these things like seem so far fetched, right? Because of what we're taught and the way that we think and like the way that we're supposed to think, right? So like it when it comes into play, like you automatically want to write it off because it's so outlandish, right? But like it's like maybe they are going to come out of the Euphrates. What the hell do we know? Like I could tell you one thing. The history that I was taught was a bunch of bullshit, and as far as I can remember, they went back as far as ancient Egypt. Like as far as when I was taught in school, ancient Egypt was like as far back as things went. You know what I mean? They might have touched on like maybe a couple other things here and there, but the Aztecs or whatever, the Mayans maybe, but regardless, as far it was almost like Egypt. That's as far back as
they only went back like 5,000 years.
Yeah, like you're just saying way back then, all these way back in Egypt.
But that's why
would even survive way back then. Did they even have something like that way back then?
Sure. And then if you ever noticed, like I think I was showing you, Mogs, when I was down there. There's a place like in China. They're called the Yeren. The Sasquatch are called Yeren, and that's the name for them. And they actually have a national park, and right at the entrance is a giant statue of the mother Yeren kissing the baby Yeren. And they even spray paint huge symbols like which those Chinese symbols translate into like Yeren area, keep out, you know what I mean? But they don't put up little signs. They spray paint it huge on the side of the walls. And it basically is inferring like just stay the hell out of there, you know? So they just keep away from each other that way, you know what I mean? And it's just like common knowledge.
Yeah, it's funny how to some cultures it is a common knowledge. It's accepted, and
Well,
we're still fighting it. We're still
the
like,
United States is a baby if you look at it. The United States is a baby. And we're like starting from scratch from how many years ago, like, you know what I mean? And all the way back to whoever discovered this place, right? Like is like, oh, it's bullshit. Oh, you know, it's like so. Yeah, you get what I'm saying, right? Like it's like, why do we have to start from ground zero and sit here and argue and try to learn from, you know, learn from
because
scratch
because we're
when
doing it
it's
on our own. There's no one helping. There's no
Now, see,
right.
this can't go. I don't let nobody influence me. No, to what I went through. No,
Well,
you've got all these different opinions, this and that. I no. So I'm gonna
no.
bite what
I mean,
I went through.
you have your belief, Gary, and stick to it. No one's trying to, don't let anybody try to change it. You know.
You know, it ain't so much they know. That's what I went through. It's what I seen, I saw, and I heard, and I smelled.
It's your
that
truth.
horrible smell that day. You know what they say when he smells like garbage or something, rotted meat or something? Oh,
Yeah.
well, when I ran into, oh my God, wow. It was the smell of deer guts. Oh, the smell of deer guts. I mean, I wanted to throw up. I knew I didn't dare to because I knew he was right there. I knew he was right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never
He was
had
right
that
there.
smell.
I knew he was right there. I didn't want him to know. Because I came up with a plan. I was going to do what I normally do to fool him. Because I didn't want to know I was coming there to get this done and over with. Man, he left a big friggin' lump, I'd say about a good half-mile trail of his stew. I mean, it was weird at first. Wow. I see when he was eating berries, it looked like he was eating berries or something. Yeah, a whole big old line. Even right where I had to go into the woods. It stopped right there. It stopped.
Do we have a Chewbacca in here? Is that what I'm seeing? Chewbacca's here. Okay.
Yeah, if I can jump on, other people can jump on. Han Jeff, Mr. Harding. Come on.
Just trying to read chat real quick. Jay says, I believe in the lollipop tree. The lollipop tree?
The lollipop tree.
Lollipop tree?
I love Jay. I'm so Jay is probably like, I don't know. You know how people like Jay is Jay, you know? When we met Jay, it was like he was better than anything I could hope for. He was I mean, man. And then even Rich, you know, his wife, Richie Evans, they were all amazing people. Like I just really good people.
And Jay Fritz, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jay.
Judy says, Jay, I remember JM Field stores and they had lollipops strung nearly to the floor. LOL, it was amazing. Jay is 76 today. '76 years young. Right on. hell just happened? Harold says, I respect everyone's beliefs and opinions. No one is completely right or wrong.
Well, just like I saw Fairgas,
Excuse me a second.
he even answered me. I'm stupid. No, unreal. Well, the show on my behalf. I still can't believe it.
All right, guys, my team just arrived from a long journey. I'm gonna go check in with them and see what's what.
Sorry, guys. There's somebody beeping outside my house. I was just checking.
All right, they just got here, guys, so I'm gonna go run.
Hey, enjoy, man. Have a good time.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be listening in.
Right on. Talk to you soon. All right, man.
Bye, guys.
Let me just continue to put the link in chat so anybody else can join. It's reading
Yeah, so I
books.
figured, well, I'll try to outsmart him. I'll go on the other side of the mountain. You know, where there's like a road that splits both two mountains. So I said, well, I'll go on this other side of the mountain. Boy, I was ever wrong. My guy got almost to the top. There it was. Up on probably about two ledges out in the open, looking down at me. So I got the hell out of there because I tell you, well, I could see the long hair. I could see the damn long hair hanging down from his arms. Plus, it looked like, I can't say for sure, but almost like it had like jagged teeth or some kind of funny looking teeth. You know, I wasn't very far. I'd say about a good 100 to 150 yards at least.
Before your experience, what was your mindset as far as Bigfoot went?
Well, I was just hunting. That's all I do. Just hunt. My mind wasn't even on Bigfoot.
Right. Did you ever think about it? Was it, it wasn't in your paradigm?
Oh, like say when I first encountered Bigfoot, or
yeah, were you like, what the hell is that? Or did you have an idea? Or
well, how it started, I was kind of like down and out a little bit here and there because home life and stuff. I might have been saying things, I might not just saying things, and somehow I was whispering it. a real low tone voice whispering it, and somehow either he heard me or the man upstairs heard me. That's how I think how it started. Because I was saying things I shouldn't have said to myself. I was using a low tone whispered voice where nobody could hear me except if it was him or up there that heard me.
right on.
But no, I never had Bigfoot on mine. Never. Oh, that one friend one time when I was hunting, we do like these gangs. I forgot how you call it, but he said, I talked to him and said, I told him, he said, don't go up there. I said, why? He said, there's a Bigfoot up there. What? I laugh and talking to know this headed on. So maybe I shouldn't have done that neither. Yeah, so,
probably not. But
so that'll probably be about, I would say the first time, it's like on $6 million man, I've seen Bigfoot there, but
Martha, how are you?
Like on my mind.
Yeah, that was like one of the only times that I remember Bigfoot, besides the Patterson Gimlin, was like $6 million man.
Yeah.
Martha says there's a channel that thoroughly debunked all of Sasquatch Ontario nonsense. I'm sure there's a bunch of channels that have debunked a bunch of shit. I don't know. I don't know enough about Sasquatch Ontario to know what everybody says, oh, he's hoaxing or this or that. I have no idea.
I'll try to describe him just a little bit. I knew he had like this cone-shaped head. On top of his head, like a couple hairs that are sticking up, and down here, he had like a tassel thing coming down onto him. And eyes, his eyes are really, really funny, looking like a walnut size, shape. I couldn't see his mouth, his ears, or his nose. I couldn't see that part, but I just see it was really weird. Now, but I did see that little tassel. And, he had a little beard too, a little beard too.
Huh.
Yeah, little beard.
How long was this sighting for?
Well, when I first ran into him, it lasted at least for 5 minutes. At least 5 minutes. I had my rifle pointed at his face. I kept it pointed at his face. I looked him up and down a little bit. Till I found that third time, I raised my gun up and down because, I was flabbergasted too. What the hell I was looking at? When I down third time, he did this somehow. Funny how he did, but he was looking right at me, leaning, like looking right at me.
And how far was it?
I'd say about anywhere from 25 to 30 yards.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really close. I held my rifle right on his face. I hunt with a game master, 30-06 pump.
Feisty
So
Kitty, how are you?
So that might have saved me too.
Well, no, somebody said amazing detail at 150 yards, and I didn't think it was that far away.
These other counts, were probably about that. These other counts I had were probably about that. But then when I smoked that alpha dude, I know he was right there. It was all I wanted to gag, man. I wanted to freaking gag and throw my guts up. It was so bad. Then when I went down because like I said, he left that whole big line of his stew. Right where I had to go in, and I know I had walked on at least almost a mile deep in the woods. Then I had cut in. I had to go in there probably about a good 200 yards. I had to cut in. It was just a narrow path, thicker than these tall laurel bushes. Yeah. So my heart boom, boom like that, telling you what I had to go through, to get this done. I wanted it done, so I knew what I was up against.
Sure.
Say this ain't no goddamn monkey that I was toying with. It was something else. Then
Miss Dill says that
when I was
Dill says at Jay Fritz the Splits, Moses is wanting his walking stick back. I think he called it a staff. Happy birthday, Sonic J.
Another funny thing, when I was in these other groups there, and I went to a lot of groups, the Pennsylvania Bigfoot investigations. This one guy, you must have heard I said, "Oh my God, you must have seen the devil." In that same goddamn minute or so, they banded him for telling me that. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine that for telling me something like that. Because I knew I was looking at something different.
I'm trying to remember, there's somebody else out of Pennsylvania. Jeff Friend. He's in Pennsylvania.
I know Jeff Friend. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's in Southwest Pennsylvania, though.
Yeah. He sounds like he's a cool dude.
Yeah, I haven't watched his stuff in a long time, but I've watched it years ago.
He's not too fond of ghosts. He's not. He hates that. Ghosts. I kept mentioning that. Oh, he doesn't like that shit. No, he wants nothing to do with ghosts.
Brooke says, since the huge forest fire is here, I've actually heard tree knocks one day. It was pouring rain, 2 different directions. Huh. Where do you live, Brooke?
Well, you certainly exhibit many leadership qualities. People on the floor look up to you, and I can't remember the last time you took a personal bed.
Who else? Trying to see if I missed anybody.
In 2019, when I was over in 218, I was the first day of buck hunting. I stood right by the same table. I had all my counters. And someone told me I turned around. There was this goddamn ghost. Right out in the open by a tree. No, I could see like them funny shaped eyes like that. And that's like I was saying. When Bigfoot had the same goddamn kind of trait, funny looking eyes. That's why I said that he had the same kind of trait. No, this ghost does have the same kind of trait with them funny looking eyes. That's what Bigfoot
He
had.
said it was a ghost?
Oh yeah, big time. He's the demon yell. That's what the hell it was, man. I could see it plain as day. It's right behind me. I'd say about 25 yards. That's that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Right behind me.
I've experienced ghostly things,
I mean,
but I've never.
this ghost is not a human like you guys think it is. It's not a human form. It's a ghost. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen like an apparition, but I've experienced paranormal events.
Yeah, I witnessed quite a bit of that too. When I first started, had to look up where I had to go in. I looked up. There's the like outline of like these faces here. Like I don't know if they were what do you call them? God darn them. Not otters, but the one how you call them the damn thing there. They weren't squirrels. What do you call them? God darn thing. I can't think of it right now. Lemurs, yeah, lemurs, yeah. But I can be seen. I conclude they might have been lemurs, but I think maybe been all the schools I might have killed all the years, man. Because there was a bunch of them. I looked up, just like when I seen the angel, man. Oh, wow. Then one time came out of the bushes. Something did came out of the goddamn bushes. Black. It was black. I turned around. I didn't hear a thing. Nothing ruffled or nothing. They went back in when they seen I seen it.
Didn't you get me a drink?
Huh?
Didn't you get me a drink?
No, I get no drink for you. No, it's a lot of
NAC,
drinking.
how's it going, David?
I did stuff for you at a certain time in the month. I did on my birthday. My birthday's in May. That's when I said, well, yeah. So I'm always thinking ahead.
Took candy up for
Right on.
No, to outfool them. That's what I had to do. So I had to come up with a plan to fool them. I think it worked. I think it worked. There's a lot of things I talked to him. Yeah, I did talk to him. Him and these ghosts too. I did talk to them. Those right there. Those right fucking there. Yeah.
Yeah, I say I want to have an experience with
No. I advise them no. No, because look what it did to me. Look what the hell it did to me.
No, I know. I hear. Be careful what you wish
I think
for.
nobody knows. Nobody knows what it did to me. For a year and a half. Man, I had tears in my friggin' eyes, day and night. From day to night when I closed my friggin' eyes. And I wouldn't go north. I wouldn't do nothing. And at 5 o'clock, I was in the goddamn house. I was in my house. I was no way. So it did a lot to me. But what gave me the edge was on the Native American Indians, Peter Bridges. No, he told me a story. No, so I told him what happened. He told me a story, and I knew right then and there what I had to do.
What did you do?
You know, well, he's the one who gave me that nudge to go back.
Brooke says, I'm with you, Mugs, but if I had to see one, I'd rather see Bigfoot than Dogman. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with Dogman.
No, me neither.
I don't even want to think that they might possibly exist.
Yeah, I'm the same way too. I want to see one neither. I would fall down to my knees.
I really should.
And I had this woodpecker. I know. When I went there doing something back, I said several times. And when I called his name, came out. Oh, the woodpecker! I don't know. Boy, must be one big mother effing woodpecker. It just echoed. It just echoed. The goddamn was. He did it 3 times. I kept saying, "Is your name blank blank?" Each time he did bang, 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 like that. Each time. And on the 3rd time he did it, I said, "Well, that's it. I'm gone." Because I was a little bit spooked. That time right there too.
Christy says, but the thing is, Bigfoot and Dogman are together. I've heard they've been seen together. I don't know that they hang out together. I have no idea.
I couldn't say that neither. I know he's hanging with ghosts. I know these damn ghosts are with him. There's a slew of
Stevie
them.
B. Stevie B is in chat, guys. Say hi. Stevie, I hope you're doing good. I hope everything's going well.
Oh yeah, she's missing out. Yeah. Well, I guess I picked the right time.
Yeah, she's a little busy at the moment, but Harold says Bigfoot uses Dogman to their advantage.
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Tell us who's shooting up this.
I'm just glad I never ran into one.
Yeah, I like I said, I don't even want to think that they possibly exist.
No, but when he did that thing to me, it was deep. It was deep as all hell. I mean, deep as you can go. When he did that, I say it lasted about for anywhere from 3 to 5 seconds. It did. Just kept getting louder and louder and louder, deeper. Wow. It was really, I just stood there. I froze. I froze.
Patty Johnson, good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, I'm sure. I
Dude, you freeze right in the track when you done that.
yeah.
I'd
like to think I'd handle the experience a certain way, but I have no clue. I could end up in the fetal position sucking my thumb.
Oh,
I don't know.
one thing I never ran, though. I never ran. Never. I just walked away. Every time I walked away. Where you hear a lot of people running. I never ran.
No, that's the one thing I know is don't run. And I think I could manage not to do that.
Yeah, I kept my cool. I kept my cool.
Mr. Haywood, what's up, buddy? Karen, how are you?
You have to walk all over in the woods, gifting him a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I would, so they might help me out too a little bit. I was giving the gifts. No, that wasn't a bad guy. That wasn't a bad person. No, because I had to think ahead. So I did a lot of that. But it wasn't like every time I went in the woods. No hunting or anything like that. Just when I did my thing. That was only like a one-time thing every time I did that. Like every year, I would that's what I would do. Like bring a little bit of something for them.
Cynthia, how are you? Cynthia says, I left my brother's podcast. Is hosting to come here. Shh. I won't tell.
It was something natural and something sweet. But if he took it or not, I never checked. To see if he took it or not.
Excuse me. Brooke says, I want to go out here, but being by myself, I'm a bit nervous to do that, especially after seeing what Sarah and Mike catch on video. I may get brave.
And I think the width of them, what I want to say, I'm going to say he's anywhere from that 4 to 5 feet in width, from shoulder to shoulder. That's another thing I think that put people in this PSD thing, because how wide he is. That's how wide. It's unbelievable. He's unbelievably wide. Wide as all hell.
Yeah,
like that when I checked them pine trees. So he was just right there from like the trees are. Yeah. Oh hell yeah. I know he was. He was about like that, yeah.
I'm amazed at how thick they're supposed to be. From chest to back.
How in the hell did he get behind me without me hearing? My ears are tuned into the woods. I had my ears tuned in. I still don't know how he got behind me like that. That's another thing, you know. Probably done it to me, give me this PSD thing there.
Cynthia Cox says you can do it. I do all the time. Just go out. Yes, it's scary, but just do it.
If I'd want to go through it all over again, nope. I won't want to.
Do you still go in the woods? Do you still hunt?
I haven't hunted probably about, I'm going to at least say 3 to 4 years now. Well, I did fall down and get hurt, so that did put a little bit of stop to me there. And that's it. I more or less lost interest in it.
Okay.
I lost interest. Oh, I still love to hunt. I haven't.
I'm just reading chat. Hold on. Rex Goodrum, how's it going? Patty, you better duct tape your socks and get a crash helmet. You ain't seen nothing yet.
If you go in the woods and see something that you never dreamed of seeing, something like that.
It's just amazing, like I haven't had an experience, but just hearing about others people's experiences got me hooked. I'm fascinated with this whole subject, and it's crazy.
No, I'm uphill, I'm downhill, I'm on the side. I go where rabbits, have a hard time going until rolls, them mingling bushes and shit. Bridges are hitting their, taking my head off, hitting in the face, falling down, I'm crawling through my hands and knees. Yeah, wow. And they're just that certain day you turn around and they're just, oh my God, they're just looking at you. Yeah.
Brooks says yes, OCST, but actually I don't have anyone to tell. I'd be going, oh yeah, no, it's true. You don't. I guess he was saying is inform people before you go out, let people know where you're going, which is smart, but you don't have anybody to tell.
I do. I tell my wife where I'm going. Yep, that's what I always do. I always tell her I'm going.
Patty is hooked now.
Because I don't want to be a 4111.
Nope.
That's what I thought of when I seen that up there. When I seen an angel, I thought, oh my God, they're going to snatch me up. So, oh my God.
I don't need my name leaving David Pilates' lips.
I walked underneath them. I walked right underneath them. Yeah, well, they were looking right down at me. But when I came back out, they were gone. That's when I called out, his name. And that's when he answered me. They was right there on my behalf. Yeah. And how did they know I was going to pick that certain day? To do it. I think I did it. I think about 3 times just to see, because I was told to mind speak in the middle of the night, freaking night. I got up and looked around and said, what the hell? No, I was spooked. I looked, who in the hell could be, talk to me, call Gary. His name's Argo. Yeah. And just about ready to tell me, well, when I was waking up, before I was waking up, they was going to tell me something else. I didn't catch it in time. It was going to tell me something else. Yeah. I'm still waiting to see if they will tell me that other part.
This was through MindSpeak that you.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the middle of the night. Yeah, woke me right up. So people can't say MindSpeak ain't real because it is. But why me after all I done? After I hold my rifle, at his face, wow. Yes, I kept my rifle pointed right at his face.
Well, I'm glad you stopped by, Gary, and I apologize. I didn't realize it was you to begin
Oh,
with.
no big deal. Oh, I'm glad I caught you off guard. I'm kind of glad.
Guys, the link is in chat. If anybody wants to join us, please click the link. Come hang out.
Oh, got that late already? Yeah, so maybe somebody else could jump on. Or Mr. Harding to jump on.
Anybody can jump on. I don't care. The more, the merrier.
No, if I would start at the beginning to the end, oh my God, it would take a long time. More like I'll probably leave all
your
this stuff
story,
out, and I would have to backtrack. No, because I've done so much. I've done so friggin' much when I did it.
Yeah, that would be a show in itself.
I tried to get people to come with me. No, nobody would. Nobody would. Nobody.
They're just afraid, or they don't believe you.
I would say both. I would probably say both. Yeah, I tried. Try to get people to come with me. I'm glad he didn't. Because look what I seen, I heard, I smelled, and all this stuff I went through. Yeah, I was scared out of my wits. Yeah. That's the last one. It was the last one. Yeah. And like I said, that 219, well, held his hands up. Well, I'm still flabbergasted about that. Yeah, why was he doing that? No, every time, out in the open, out in the friggin' open. Yeah, out in the open. Maybe, maybe come realize, hey, this guy ain't gonna do nothing to me. Yeah. It ain't like I'm going to have coffee or tea with him. No way. Not what I've seen.
Keep breathing. Keep breathing.
I'm just reading. Hold on. Who else is here?
We must bring salvation where there is love. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Miss Dill says, Gary, no offense, but I think you need to read your Bible and stop giving these spirits your energy. If you believe in God, He's in control. Period.
Oh yeah, I know. I know that. But as far as giving these spirits any recognition, no. So I went back all the time, see if I could get a little bit of recognition here or something like that. But I ain't come up with nothing yet.
Christy says, I don't think I've ever been scared in the woods, but I have only gone out in the day. I am sure it's way different at night, but I am excited to go out in the woods. It is different at night. It's
I wouldn't. I would never go out in the dark. Not what I know. Not what I know now. No way.
See, I haven't experienced it, so it's not going to keep me out of the woods.
No way. No way I'm going to go into the dark.
Like LIB was just down here recently, and we went to Ocala National Forest, and we went walking around at midnight.
I think when God said, get your bodysuit of armor on, that's the only way I would win in the dark. I would remember, yeah, that's what I would do. Make a lot of noise, that's what I would do.
Did Stevie just sign off?
Yeah, I'm kind of glad it's done and over with.
Stevie, I'll see you soon. I hope everything's going okay and you're getting done what you need to get done.
Because it got me through it. It got me through that PSTD, whatever we call it. It got me through it. I figured this is the only way I was going to cure myself from it.
Sharon says, Harold, you never took Christy out the woods at night? What's wrong with you, buddy? Okay, I paraphrased, but
So I want to give Peter Bridges a thanks for giving me that final edge to go back and do what I had to do, because it was all him. I wasn't gonna.
What was his advice? Face your fears?
No, it was a story. It was
Okay.
a story. He wrote down, and I read it, and I knew right then and there what I had to do. So, he's the one who gave me that final push to go back.
Well, sometimes that's all it takes. A little encouragement.
Okay. Yeah, because these other groups I tried, and don't bother them, don't do this, and don't do that. That's all I was getting from these groups. That's all I was getting. Yeah.
What are we missing tonight? Jim's camera at dawn. Jim's not here tonight.
We're start by pouring 2 large batches of 1 cup macaroni in the bottom of this dish. Then we have 2 large.
Mescalero Apache Reservation right here too. Probably about 1 and 2 miles from me as the crow flies. And you're in, what somebody say, New Mexico? I believe that's what they said.
Just drop it down. This is the easiest macaroni recipe you've ever made. You don't even have to cook the noodles beforehand. And this is perfect.
Well, maybe I guess I could, jump off and see if you can't get somebody else to come on.
Well, doesn't mean anybody's going to come on.
We have half a gallon of milk.
The opportunity is always there for anybody to pop on. Whether or not they do it, that's up to them.
Nothing, where people.
But yeah,
want
I
to
do.
see it,
I do appreciate you coming
stuff
on,
like
Gary.
that, and I don't understand that part there neither. What people say, well, I want experience or I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't, because look what it did to me. When people say they want to have come with this damn thing, they should think twice for even saying something like that. I just don't understand it.
We're in Texas, so we've got to use
Why?
a pepper jack on top of that.
I don't know what
I
I
think
see and went through.
I think that's the big question: is why.
Yeah, why? It's gonna be go to a horror movie or something like that. It's gonna be scared out of the wits. Because this would be a nightmare coming true, just like meeting Freddy Krueger face to face. Yeah, when you look at him, I should never looked at him. He was looking at him when my
I didn't say it's 2020.
We was looking eye to eye. You tell me that how men are looking eye to eye.
Well, I do want to thank you.
Well,
for
they are
sharing.
intelligent. They are definitely intelligent. There's no way about that. They are intelligent. Okay, I think I'll jump off. Maybe next time, or so maybe just jump on for an hour.
Yeah,
or
Gary,
so.
anytime, buddy.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Thoughts then. Yep.
Have a wonderful evening.
Yep. You too.
All right. Good night. Yep. Guys, you see it's that easy. Just click that link, pop on, say hi. I didn't recognize Gary. Thank you guys for pointing that out. I would have just been scratching my head, not realizing that was Gary. Yeah, I mean he's been telling stories in chat forever. And I think I'd like to hear everything from the beginning, I get it, bits and clips whenever I look in chat and I see just, Gary out there, and I can't follow it. The fuck is that? Mogs Donna? Okay, somebody's going to get me in trouble. Without sounding sexist, women who go out in the woods alone are more likely to be attacked by an animal predator than most men. It's a pheromone issue, especially when it's that time of the month. Well, that's been true forever, though. They always said don't go on a safari or a lion safari if it's, if it's that time of the month for a woman. It's just natural, But yeah, Brooks, if you're going out there by yourself, protect yourself, In New Mexico, that's beautiful country. I don't know where you are in Like, I don't know where that town is. Like, I know Albuquerque. You know, I don't know a lot of, like, I haven't spent too much time in New Mexico. Been to Gallup, Albuquerque. Um, where else? I've driven through it. I lived in Arizona for 12 years. So I'm familiar with the Southwest. I love the Southwest. It's gorgeous. How I ended up in Florida, no idea. Yes, I do. Because my best friend's in Florida. Yes, you, Stevie B. See, OCS, I agree. My parents raised hogs, and they would not let us girls go out there at that time of the month at all. Yeah, hogs are brutal. 75 miles west of Roswell. Okay. Yeah, that's a beautiful state. I keep fucking hitting the goddamn table with my knees. My feet are crossed underneath my chair, and I went to turn and keep hitting my table. Why don't mosquitoes choose women more during that time frame? Because mosquitoes aren't attracted to blood. They're attracted to carbon dioxide, your breath, actually. Um, oh, Patty says, I'm getting ready to head it for Arizona for the winter in my box van. Where are you headed? We're in Arizona. It's not a terrible place to winter. As long as you stay stay off the mountains. Like, I could see wintering in Phoenix, but that's about it. Because the rest of the year Phoenix sucks. But you know, wintering if you go up by Sedona or Cottonwood or that area, you know, you have the opportunity to get snow. That's the whole thing about Arizona is its elevation. Probably the same thing with New Mexico. You know, it's hot in the valleys and cooler up on the mountains. Christy says, Michael, they love me any time of the month. Quartzsite down on the California border. I've never been there. Yuma, Quartzsite, Parker, right on. I wanted to go to Parker because everything's right on the Colorado River there, so it's really a pretty area. But Quartzsite, that's like middle of the desert. But cool, you know, enjoy it. You only live once. Go have fun. Go explore. See the world or the United States, whatever. All right, Mr. Lee. Let's see if we can find Sully. I don't even know where my damn phone is right now. Let's see. Why is my phone flipping out? Oh, I can't pull it up on this phone. Or can I? I don't think I have my other account, my other email account that he probably sent it to on this phone. I don't, so I can't pull it up on here. But I will check out that picture, Mr. Lee. So it's a Great Dane, huh? Harold says, go out in the woods with a CO2 cartridge. Pellet pew pew, and you will get attacked by bugs for sure. Yeah, we got that. We got a lot of mosquitoes here, and what's that thermocell? That's interesting. You put that little pad in there, and you propane or butane and little heater, and I still don't know if it works. I mean, it works, like physically works, but I don't know how it works with the mosquitoes. I haven't really had a chance to test it. Mr. Haywood and I were discussing that the other day about the thermocells and how good they work, but he has the experience with it. I don't. Sharon guy says, Brooks, I am below sea level. You're holding your breath? That's a whole New Orleans experience where you're below sea level. I gotta find my water. This was full, and I had it sitting on the table, and just before I went on, I accidentally knocked this over, and well, it's not full anymore. But all of a sudden, my speakers started humming. I was like, oh, what did I do? But I don't think I broke anything. I still got to bring my other computer to get fixed. The one that Stevie accidentally put spilled coffee on. Some of the buttons are stuck together, so I got to drop that off. All right, let's see, Mr. Lee. There it is. Oh, big dog. Dog's all tongue. That's Mr. Lee's sister's Great Dane that he's watching for the next 2 weeks. That's a big dog. That's cool, Mr. Lee. That's a pretty dog. Coffee time, Oaks. Yeah, I'm out of coffee. I mean, I have coffee. I just don't have any made. I drank it all, and I don't think I need a third pot for, or was it 2 or 3? I think it was 2 pots today. Gary, it was my pleasure, man. Thank you so much for popping on. Again, sorry I didn't recognize you, but there were people that did, so. Robert Denduven, how are you? He's late and he can't spell. I gotta find my glasses again. Where are we at? Hour and 36 minutes gone already? Damn, that went by quick. Do. The only problem with the big dogs like that is their life expectancy. You know, it's not very long. But in general, big dogs are cool. I mean, I had Lucy. You guys remember Lucy? She was a good dog. And I got Maya Shepherd. A lot of you guys met her. She's 10, and I'm worried, like how much more time do I have with her? It's a hell of a way to think, but Brooks, are you leaving? Oh no, somebody said, Brooks, please be safe. Oh, I'm safe. So, geez, September's coming awful quick. I gotta make some arrangements. I gotta get some time off of work because still want to go to Alabama in about 6 weeks. Yeah, somewhere around 6 weeks. I want to get up to Kenny Creel's house, Flat Rock. Booger, you guys know Kenny. We were up there not that long ago, and it's an amazing piece of property he's on. And I don't know. I just think if I'm going to see one, he told me what time of year would be the best time of year, and that was that time. And so hopefully, come September, October, maybe I'll see one. I don't know. I'm ready to see one. Everybody's like, "Oh, be careful what you wait." Fuck it. I'm committed. If it keeps me out of the woods, so be it. But right now, it ain't. Seamus is a St. Bernard mix. He's 150 pounds, and he comes up to my chest. Damn. That's a big dog. Kenny's really good people. So is his wife. They were here. I offered the couch. They didn't want it. No, they hadn't seen each other in so long. And that's the thing, is because, and then I shouldn't be talking out of school, but these things are affecting people's lives and relationships. And, they Kenny and his wife came down to spend some time together because they don't get to spend time together because of these damn things. I want to go up to his property and, I don't know, see if I can help in any way. Like you hear stories that, oh, I blessed the property and they don't come back. I'll do that. I'm not, I can get some holy water or anointed oil or something and create a border or a boundary or something. I don't how do you help somebody like that in that situation? But I know I'm just babbling, guys. It sounds stupid, but it's just it baffles me to see the way that these things that aren't supposed to exist affect people's lives daily. Body of St. Bernard, Chihuahua head. That would just be scary, dude. Let's see. Northern part of Minnesota, trees are changing already. Yeah, well, it's like the northern part of Minnesota. It fucking snows on Halloween, Yeah, I don't. Beautiful part of the country. Amazing part of the country. You know, fishing is phenomenal. But damn, it gets cold there. I lived in Wisconsin, Martha, for a little while. Had a year and a half. I moved from Arizona to Wisconsin. Yeah, I moved back to Arizona. Just too cold. Oh, we were just traveling through there. Right on. Oh, that's oh damn. My eyelid just started itching. Brooke says, I blessed my house and pickup when I moved here, and then again after the fire. Bless myself and cat and dog too. Doesn't hurt. Say a prayer, smudge, do whatever, you know. It's just armor up, is the way I call it. But I'm just curious, you know, you hear of these creatures being rebuked in the name of God, or, you know, I've heard stories of, you know, people having shit come on their property and they blessed the property and it stopped. I don't want to see this guy, you know. I just want to help people. I know it's not stupid, but in this situation, it's like if I told somebody outside of this community, oh yeah, I'm going to go help my buddy. He's got a Bigfoot problem. I don't think I'd make it. I'd be locked up. Not that I can do anything to help, like I said, but I'll try. Guys, we got about 15 minutes left. If anybody wants to pop on, come hang out. Links in chat. Or it was. Or there it is. Leaves are falling in central Illinois, but not changing color. Just too hot this year. Sharon says, thanks everyone for being here tonight. We love and appreciate you all. And we do. I'm just glad you guys come and hang out. You know, it's something to do. Get to meet people like Gary. It's still there. Still sucks. What did I have today? I had a pork chop and some vegetables. Yeah, I'm still doing it, dude. Again, I don't know for how long. You know, I'm past that 30-pound mark. I'm not sure how far I want to go with it. You know, you can say keto for life, but I don't think I'd live that long. I'd off myself way before. But no, it definitely works, guys. If you're having issues with weight or anything, like you can ask. Papa Craig's not here. Mr. Lee swears by keto. I've been following keto for about 70 days now, thereabouts, and it works. I say it's boring, and I bitch about it just because it is. You know, when you take away your starches and, you know, all your pastas and the good stuff, you're left with the basics, but they're healthy. You know. I look less bloated. Thanks, Mr. Lee. The guy's retaining water. Yeah, no, dude, I'm feeling good. You know, the only place I have left to really lose it is the gut and the handles. I mean, that's down considerably, but you know, it's always going to be the last place that it leaves. Is the one place I want it to leave the most. I just want to like shift it all around from the gut and push it down into my ass because I don't have an ass. But yeah, it works. I'm not saying everybody should jump on it. I would consult a doctor before, you know, I'm just covering my ass here, before doing any, changing any regimen in your diet, because it might not work for some, you know. What do we got left? 40 people, 41 people watching. Handful in chat. 12 minutes left. Link is in chat. What do you do? No, I don't give a shit if anybody comes on. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad we could hang out. It's just been it's been a little crazy, like I said, with Stevie and everything going on. But it's the right thing to do. Yeah. I know it's the right thing to do. It's just it's a big thing. Yeah. Martha says, yeah, try eating some French fries now. It won't be boring. He'll be on the throne for a bit. No, I don't want to upset the balance right now. Cream was supposed to be bread. What? Are we talking bands? Papa Craig, what's up? This is better never than late, or something like that. You know, Papa was listening. He was just, you know, he heard his name and had to drop it. You know, I'm here. I'm here. Hang out, guys. Sorry, but talk amongst yourself. That was I didn't know it was you. Stevie just walked in. I heard the door close and I was ready to fight. Hey. Give me a hand. You all right? I'll talk in a minute. Oh, who just said I might stop by? Northwoods. Yeah, man, stop by. Oh, wait, Karen says, I just started keto. I've gained a ridiculous amount of weight. Those pint of ice creams every night did me in. Yeah. The ice cream, holy shit. What's up, buddy?
Hey, dude.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I was going to bed on the couch and I saw you on live, and I decided to say hi.
Well, that's awesome, man.
How's it going?
Guys, if you don't remember, this is my son, Christopher.
Hey, everybody.
You're looking good. You look like you lost some weight.
I did. I lost about 40 pounds in the past 6 months.
I'm down 30 pounds in the past 2 months.
Very nice. I was doing commercial roofing for the past 6 months, and
That'll do it.
I just quit and started as a cultivation technician at a big pharma company.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yes, sir. I'm on my third, fourth week. It's pretty great.
Cultivation technician. Right on.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a title, but I just play with weed all day.
Yeah. Hey,
How's it
that's
going?
cool. It's going good. I'm so glad to see you, Chris. You know?
Glad to see you too. Yeah, it's been a long time, and
How's the baby?
good. She's walking. She's
All right.
walking, talking. She says, "Daddy."
Oh, wow.
She's attached to me like you can't imagine. Yeah, they're all good though. They're all good. The
Right.
Christian, he's 4.
I know, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
Juliana
he
is
was born
2.
just soon after I started the channel. He was not
Yeah,
too
about 2 weeks after COVID started. Oh, yeah.
long.
Good, everybody's.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm one thing I've never done was roofing. I've done almost everything else but roofing. I never wanted to do roofing, so I'm amazed
Yeah,
you did 6 months.
yeah. I worked pretty hard the past couple of months, and it just when it rains, there's no work. When it's too hot, there's no work, and I needed something more steady.
No,
So
that's what you're doing. That's cool.
yeah, it's pretty sweet. Learning a lot about the greenhouse and environment, and
Process. Yeah.
yeah, it's a cool process. There's definitely some things that I'm seeing that like make me question what kind of stuff I've been smoking all these years.
As far as what the additives or the
Yeah.
not so much
You know,
additives, but the what do you call it?
corporate level weed is like not cared for as much as me and you growing at home.
Yeah.
There's
Can't do that
you
in
know,
Florida, so I don't.
yeah, no, allegedly. I'm just kidding. There's 1,000 plants to a room. It's pretty wild.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like a big scale thing. I've never seen something like it, but I'm doing it, and yeah, I can't
I know.
knock it. It's not bad. Yeah,
No,
man.
it's
Yeah,
good because it's an expanding business. You know,
exactly. So that's I
no
say it's the
no
future. There's a lot.
no pun intended, but it's growing.
Yeah. Me myself haven't smoked in a long time actually, just to clear my head and
Sure.
be more present, I guess. But yeah. I just wanted to call him on and say hi, and yeah.
No, I'm glad you did, man. I we don't talk enough. We don't.
We don't talk at all, but it's okay because you're my dad, and I love
either.
you, and it's it is it is what it is. I'm not mad at you.
Life goes on. I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. It's
But yeah, man, I'm down in Florida. You know where to find me. I know where to find you too. So it goes both ways.
yeah. I'm here.
Where are you living?
In Rockland County, in Suffern.
Okay.
Yeah, not too far. Huh.
What's in Suffern?
Curly's Corner.
I used to go up there all the time.
It's right on the border of Mawa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there. But there's not much up here. It's a nice area. We're right by downtown.
Yeah, that whole area is pretty cool.
Yeah. We're like 30-minute drive from And they have mountains and stuff. So
Martha says, Mokes doesn't seem
I saw
old enough to have a son at all.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, yeah.
Started young.
29 years young.
You are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying I started young.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
let's see, I was 20. How old was I when you were born?
I don't know, 29 years ago.
I'm just, yeah, well,
Did you do 30? Make it easier.
eh, 25, 26, thereabouts.
I beat you by a year. And I'm done. I don't want any more. 3 is enough.
Kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's funny, dude.
The
Somebody said they have the same glasses. Do we?
Are you
I
near
didn't.
Levy County? No, sorry, Martha.
Similar glasses.
Is that your Dr. Dodman? Is that you, Dr. Dodman?
Mark, what's up?
What's up, Mark?
Mark is in Australia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else is in here? Geez, had 2 hours went by really quick.
Yeah, you said you had a few minutes left, so I said let me call real quick and get on here.
No, I'm glad you did, man. It's good to see you.
Me too. Yeah,
And
good
you
to
look
see
good.
you too, Dad.
You look good.
Thank you. You do too. You don't look so beat up like I thought you would.
Beat up. What does that mean?
Oh, I'm just fucking with you. No problem. Uh,
But yeah, dude, you got to get down here, or I got to get up there. We gotta see each other.
yeah, man, for sure. I want you to see the kids and me.
Yeah,
my
guys.
my
And then
wife.
when he says I want
Yeah.
you to see the kids, I've never met my grandchildren yet.
No.
And well, hell, you didn't meet your grandfather until
Spent 2 weeks of my life with my grandfather.
yeah,
So,
that would be my
but
dad.
hey, I got to though. So
Yeah,
we
that
had
was
a
the
good
important-
time. We had a good time, and yeah, it's good to remember.
He was a good man.
Absolutely.
Mr. Lisi Muggs is on keto. That's why he's so handsome.
How you doing, keto?
More or less, yeah. That's how I dropped 30 pounds.
Nice.
Will I be doing it for life? Probably not. But it
Yeah.
works to drop the weight I wanted to lose. It works fine.
Good.
But
Good for you.
like, no, I'll probably go back to a little bit to some carbs, but more than likely I'll stay away from the sugars, because I think those do more damage than anything.
My thing is, I'll have whatever I have for dinner. I'll save a little bit and have for lunch the next day. I have a coffee for breakfast, or a piece of toast, some butter. But with the roofing job, like I was up at 4:15 every day. I would get picked up at 4:45. They'd go meet at a deli, and I was like, it's too early to eat right now. I can't eat. So I snag something for later on the way. We went to so many different places, like hours of driving, so I had time to snack. But these guys would stop for Red Bulls and I
Sure.
got all this stuff, and I was like, I can't. So I just like kept my money in my pocket and was like, all right, I'll bring stuff with me.
Yeah.
That worked out well. Yeah.
Well, Chris, if you want to hang backstage for a minute, I'm gonna kill this show, and then
Sounds good.
I'll talk to you in a minute.
All right, bye everybody.
Hang up backstage. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out tonight. I hope you all had a great time. I'm going to hang out with my son for a couple of minutes and catch up a little bit. Gary Johnson, thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you. Medication time, Papa. Belle, good seeing you. I just looked down, just saw you. Great to see you. Guys, we will be back on Thursday. You guys have an amazing night. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. We love you. Peace and God bless.